Lasermate, eject, operation, channel intro.
Hello fellow YouTubers, WfC Stop Motioner here. And here I'm reviewing Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Chromia. Another figure that sold horribly. And we're going to take a look and see if that was warranted. I do want to start off by saying some of it could have been due to the fact that a lot of people probably don't even know who Chromia is. She appeared in one episode of G1, and she's in the Netflix series. I don't care about that. And other than that, it's been mostly comics that she's appeared in since then. So, lack of attachment to the character could have been one of the deciding factors. But there are some little issues this figure has. Like, this vehicle mode, from certain angles, actually looks really cool. Like, from the side, it actually looks really awesome. Back is pretty bad. And top, you can see part of her body. You can have the gun on top if you want. So, like I said, vehicle mode, in some ways it's cool, in other ways, not so much. There she is with Earthrise Ironhide, because of course I just have to put these two together in a review. And here she is with Netflix Elita 1 in vehicle mode, because I just don't feel like transforming her, so I'm just showing off this section. They got these on the back right here. You can do a lot with them. Not a whole lot, but you can do some things with them. So, just going to set those off to the side, and I don't really have much more to say about this vehicle mode, so might as well go ahead and transform her. Transformation is actually pretty fun. She is kind of a shell former, but not the most extreme case. So to begin, just pull the arms out and fold out the hands. Then you go ahead and flip the head out. And you fold these out to the sides like this. Then rotate at the waist. You just untab these right here. Then you just pull this up, pull this section up, and just make sure the tabs and slots line up. Pull the feet down, pull the wheels up, and there's her robot mode. Not a very difficult transformation. What's difficult though is getting her to stand. There we go. And the robot mode is pretty good for the most part. She has a really big backpack though, and the heels work okay, but the problem is her hips are on ball joints and those get loose pretty easily. Just kind of floppy. Now looking at her, she definitely represents the character well. She does definitely look like Chromia. Then the way I usually do this, I stick these on the back here. Now you can make a full rifle with it, with those attached to the gun, but I generally don't do that. Well, I was doing it for a little while, but I'm not really going to do it anymore. So it looks pretty cool. Now articulation is, once again, pretty good. Head is on a pretty good ball joint. You can get a pretty good bit of up, a little bit of down. You can get full 360. Got some tilting. Shoulders can go up that far. And they can sort of go 360 if you manipulate them along the way. You get bend right here. Elbow bend. Rotation here, I mean. And then wrist, the wrist can rotate in. And she can fold her arms in front of her chest, so that's always nice. Unfortunately, the waist is kind of locked in place. I mean, you can get a little bit out of it, but not much. Legs can kick forward that far, back about that far, out to the side that far. Get a rotation right here. If you move that out of the way, you get a pretty good knee bend. Back and forth with the foot, and an ankle tilt. So aside from a limited waist, she's got good articulation. Here she is with Alita. Saw these two back in that episode of G1. Alita looks a lot different, but I'm not a fan of the Netflix series. I do like this design for her better, so. Then of course, here she is with Ironhide. So, I honestly think that about covers her. This is kind of a quicker review, but, you know, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. So, I'll go ahead and stick her on the display. Alright, so there's Chromia with my War for Cybertron Autobots display. Or really just my G1 Autobots display. So, overall, she is a good figure. I wouldn't say she's one that you really need this one in your collection, but if you get her, and she's probably not too hard to find for a good price because, like I said, she didn't sell well. So if you can find her for a good price, I think you will enjoy this figure. Just don't pay ridiculous prices. She's good, but she's not, like, magnificent. So, that pretty much sums up my review for Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Chromia. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.